Alright, well, what's up guys? Got Dave here. Just leaving the pad once again. Ooh, it's gonna be a muddy mess on the way out of here. It rained so hard here last night, I could not believe it. It's unreal, man. And this bike does not have the best tires as far as tread goes. Yeah, the sides of these tires are basically like slicks. Yeah, it's got a little bit of tread in the middle, like a little bit of wavy lines here and there, but these Continental Supermoto tires are definitely a track-oriented tire. We got a little bit over 500 miles on this bike now. I want to get enough miles on it to do the oil change, to do the break-in oil change, which is at 620 miles, is what they're saying. They say 1,000 kilometers or 620 miles. So that's what I'm waiting for, and then I will do the oil and both of the filters, and it'll be stoked. And then I'll be good for 6,000 miles. But I just wanted to talk about the rear brakes on this bike in this video, because I have never seen a setup like the ones like the setup on this bike, on the 701. Yeah, usually one of the two pieces has to be floating, either the rotor or the caliper. And I've never seen the case before where both of them are floating.
This is a setup that I've never seen before, just because usually if you have a floating caliper, you don't need a floating rotor in addition to that. And I've never seen both of those, you know, together at the same time. You know, this has like the floating rotor with the rivets, just like the front one, but it's also got a floating caliper. And usually you don't need both of those. And I don't know why they did that, you know, if it's just to make the brakes that much smoother or what. If you look at the rear brake setup on the Duke 690, it's the same exact caliper floating, and they have a fixed rotor just bolted straight onto the rim. It's not floating. It doesn't have those rivets in there because it doesn't need to be, because this is floating. Same with the Beta's setup. If you've got the floating caliper, you don't need a floating rotor. You know, it's like bolted directly onto the hub. And I don't know why they did that on the 701.
I just figured I would show you guys that, let you know. I think that's kind of weird. I don't know if that's necessary. You know, I think that's like a little bit too much. You know, like it doesn't have to be both of them. It just has to be one or the other. And I really didn't think that you needed both. And I don't know what the benefit is to having both. You know, if it just makes it that much more smoother. You know, if it makes the anti-locks, like the anti-lock system, work that much smoother. So if you know more about that than I do, leave me a comment. Let me know what's up. Clue me in. That would be really cool. And I will talk to you soon. See that sheriff sitting over there? Really don't want to get a ticket, man. That would not be good.
Bad boys, what you